Lady Be Free here from Freestyle Predictions. Check this out, loved ones. We will continue part 2 of Since You've Been Gone. Check it. Someone's ex has now realized that everything you have said to them is happening to them now, and it's very bad. They are up under the judgment of the Most High here, and it is, and I do repeat, it is very severe. They feel like a foolish fool at this time. Since you've been gone, I don't know if I'm coming or going. It is showing that they feel that their mind is severely disturbed, and their spirit too. This person is now experiencing anger, hurt, as well as doing a lot of crying as of late. They may not crying for the others, but they are crying and they are angry and they are hurt. They are having crazy crash outs, mental crash outs. It is also showing here that, again, they will be forcefully tucked into the psychiatric ward of 5150 here. The Most High is warning you, my dear. Do not befriend that evil past, meaning your ex. It will always hate you. Do not go back to this person. And he do repeat, do not go back to this person. They still hate you. And even since you gotten away, they hate you even more. Yes, they even admitting it. I'm still hateful and jealous. Jealous of you. But I'm trying to hide it. And again, you can't hide ugliness like that. It will eventually come out. For some of them loved ones, they are experiencing unhealthy news from the doctor's office concerning STDs. For some of them, did you hear the horn out there? For some of them, they are having symptoms of gonorrhea, the burning when they pee, the white or either yellow or green discharge with swellage in the testicles due to gonorrhea. For some of them, they will receive the news from the doctor that they have gotten in contact with HIV. For some of them, their landlord will be putting an eviction letter on their door, or they will receive a call from the landlord letting them know to hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back. No more, no more, no more, no more. It's also showing here that some of them that is doing the drug using, some of them will experience a drug-related death here. Some of them will OD. It's also showing here, loved ones, that your ex has no protection spiritually or either physically. Oh, and again, the Most High is saying no one will help your ex, not even God. Now that you have removed yourself from your ex, the Most High is saying, I will now show my hand. For some of them, they feel like ending it all. You know the way how they wanted you to end it all, for the aggravation, the miserableness, just giving you a hard time, and they thought it was funny. But the table has now turned, and you are out of it, and they are now in this stead here. They are the ones that feel like they want to suicide themselves. I feel like I want to take myself out of here. For some of them, they will get their wish, but it won't be at their own hands. For some of your ex, it's showing it again. Your ex will be set up and killed. Maybe should have sat down somewhere. And for some of them, the Most High is showing here, your ex will be dead before the new year comes in. Okay? All right. Check this out, loved ones. Do get the thumbs up, share, and also please subscribe. For all three of them, loved ones, I would greatly appreciate. This energy is for the past, the present, and the future. This energy is for the 18 and plus. It also can be reversed. Okay? Yes, this energy is tough. But anyway, how y'all doing out there? And I do pray good. We're going to get right on into this so it don't have to be too lengthy, okay? Again, this is part 2 of Since You've Been Gone from That Ex. This is what's been going on or coming, okay? But I can feel that this energy is happening right now. This energy is happening right now. The judgment of the Most High is upon them now. Check it. For some of them, they are in a same-sex relation. They may have booted you out of y'all's home or y'all rental space to move their lover in. But listen, I moved my lover in the house, but now he or she has took over. My friends has moved in. For some of them, they may have showed out on you on the account of some friends, tried to be a big shot, and they may have moved some friends in and they told you to leave. But listen, my friends has moved in and all they do is disrespect me, okay? But isn't that what they did to you? Okay? All right. So it looks like the friends or the same-sex lover is mirroring them. Okay? Showing them how they treated you. Showing them what you looked at like when they was treating you like that. Now the friends or the same-sex lover is showing them how it feels, and the Most High is allowing it. Because what they did to you was unpermitted, uncalled for, wasn't sermoned up from the Most High. They did that, and they thought it was funny. But they noticed, since you've been gone, I can also tell you're doing so much better without me. My life is in the worst trash ever, and I can't get out. I'm drinking and drugging worse than ever before. For some cases, they may have, even before you guys got together, may have had a alcoholic or drug addiction. You came inside of their life because you could have been sent in their life from the Most High. They was rocking steady, was cleaned up. But again, since you left, they rehandled these addictions here. And sexual addiction is on the list with them. This person is saying, I'm drinking and drugging worse than ever. I'm already too far gone. Do not refire up with this person. Do not hook back up with this person. They have several more demons stronger than them that has entered into their lives. Do not get back with this person. I'm very afraid of my male roommate lover. So it looks like this is some males here that is same sex in it, okay? But the lover that they chose over you is a demon, and a bigger and stronger one than them. It is also showing that the male lover that they moved in the home or the rental space that you guys was occupying together is showing here that I'm being taken for a joke. My roommate bullies me. My same-sex lover bullies me, and not only that, he jumps on me too, physically. It is also showing that your ex has now hit rock bottom, and they don't like what they see in the mirror. They see a monster. Their appearance since you've been gone has declined. Their appearance has declined physically. Them themselves have to admit, because they're not going to admit it out loud, but within themselves, they admit this. How they're looking super nasty and filthy and trashy looking. And some of them do smell. Baby, I'm sorry. And I really want you back. No. They don't want you back. Again, they just want things to get better. Again, they only regret that things couldn't be like the way they wanted to and the evilness concerning you. Okay? Some of them just want to get back at you. For some of you out there, they may have tried to unalive you, tried to take your life when you was amongst them. And this is why they want to come back to finish the job. But don't you take them back. No. When others see them now, they see a big overgrown clown. Okay? All right? People are disrespecting them, not considering them. There is no doors of opportunity coming their way. Folks are rejecting them, running from them, ignoring them, dismissing them, and sure enough, clowning them for the clown they really are. Check it. For some cases, not all cases, but for some. You told Harpo to beat me. There was a neighbor that your ex was affiliated with, and this ex of yours had a way of turning this neighbor into a flying monkey. This neighbor of yours would instigate, troubles concerning you and your ex. This neighbor here may have been on the down low as well and could have had eyes on your ex, or it could have been that your ex had eyes on this neighbor, but anyhow, the neighbor was just as evil, equally evil, if not more. Okay? This neighbor would tell your ex, for some cases, to physically assault you. No, not just get in your face. No, not just cuss you out. No, not just put you in your place, but to harpo you, to beat you, to lay hands on you, to put you in your place physically. Okay? Sometimes when you guys will have a physical altercation, you will leave for a couple of days, maybe even for a couple of months, but when you return, the neighbors seem like they would have a nasty problem with it, would have attitudes, wouldn't speak to you, but would speak to your ex, okay? And your ex would be okay with the neighbor not speaking to you, but, The neighbor will speak to your ex here. That's because your ex was the leader of the hate train. Your ex was the one that had your neighbor to feel like this about you. And for some cases, yes, your ex and that neighbor had sex. Same sex loving sex. Okay? All right. Every time we got back together, the male neighbor would get mad. Why is that? Potato nose? Huh? What you so mad about? Because I never done anything to you. This is what you're thinking. This is what you're thinking, my lady. I never done anything to you. What you mad at me for like this? Okay? Rolling your eyes, trying to send this energy like yeah, I don't really like you, B. Okay? All right? All right? But it's showing here that since you've been gone, and for any of your exes that might be trying to stalk you, still evilly pursue you, and may have gathered up help, even if it's that same nasty Harpo energy that told your ex to beat you or to lay hands on you. This is their message from the Most High. Starting with your ex first. Anyone from this day right here, that would help your ex will die. And your ex don't find it funny anymore. So now, loved ones, let's see why. Concerning that neighbor that would tell your ex to put his hands up on you, to put you in your place, is showing here. The former neighbor, death, will be on the news. So that lets me know for some cases, that former neighbor will be trying to help your ex pursue you in an evil way, even after you left. But God got some good news from this joker too. You will die. You will die. Okay? All right. And we don't care how harsh it sounds, because nobody had no compassion when this joker was treating us like this. Okay? All right. This ain't no word cursing. This is the word of God. Check it. There's a flip to some of this though. Now that's the neighbor that would help your ex. But for some of the neighbors, they never liked it, your ex. They never liked him. And I mean they hated him. Okay? They seen right through him, and they wasn't with that mess. Okay? Check it. This is what your ex is noticing now concerning some neighbors that don't like him, that's not on his side, that do not agree with the mistreatment that he done to you. Listen to this. I know the downstairs neighbors, for some of you it might be an apartment. We're gonna let it pass. Oh my God, get that backfiring junk out of here. Get out of here with that backfiring mess. Y'all remember on the last video, Since You've Been Gone Part 1, we was talking about how they had a lot of foot trafficking, drug addicts up and down that house and coming with loud cars that sometimes will even backfire. There might be a confirmation, okay? I believe it is. But listen, some of you may have lived in an apartment where it was up and down or either side to side, but most definitely up and down, okay? I know the downstairs neighbors wants me to move out because of the noise. Yeah, here it is. And y'all just heard that backfiring from a motorcycle, it sounds like. Could have been a car, but it sounds more like to me a motorcycle. But anyhow, the noisy cars, this just noise, and the neighbors want your ex out. Okay? Now the neighbors keep throwing shade at me. No, no, you gone man. Come here. Come right here. Okay? Because see, when Jeanette and you was together, if she said anything that you didn't like, she got slapped across the floor. Now, this downstairs or this neighbor is throwing all type of shade at you, talking about you, picking at you, just just going in on your butt, laying in on you, and you won't say nothing. Man probably done already got in your face, but you a big old gone man. You won't fight no man, but you'll hit a woman. And for my newcomers, a gone man is a man that will not stand up to another man, but would fight a woman all day. Usually, that's a hidden down low man, or a man that is attracted secretly to other men. Now, when a man come inside of his face and push him and shove him and suplex him on the ground there, he won't do nothing but go, man. Go. Go, man. I don't want to fight today, man. Come on, man. Go. No. Hit him like the way you did Maria, Joker. Hit him like the way you did Candace. Yeah. Hit him like the way you did Jeanette. Break his nose, his arms, his jaw, his eye socket. Punch him if you can. I bet you won't. You know you can't. Do it like the way you did her. If you can, gone man. No, ain't no gone. Hit him. Knock him down the stairs. Okay? I bet you won't mess with that man. I bet you won't mess with that man. Punk. Check this out, y'all. The downstairs neighbors called the police on your ex. They hate him, okay? It's because of all that noise. Doing them drugs and the prostitution, the nasty sex, the loud sex that they having up there. And the people may have got childrens and they don't want their childrens to hear all that nasty noise. No, we're gonna tell the truth up in here and shame the devil. We're gonna expose the devil. Yeah, all that loud sex going on. You can smell the crack or the dope being smoked through the heater vents, and it's causing problems there. Okay? The childrens don't need to hear and see everything. The women that he's dealing with, or the men that he's dealing with now, is half dressed. Okay? The women coming down with bad, nasty shorts where all they butt is hanging out, or they don't have no proper underclothes on where her boobs is showing. It just gross. Okay? Have no respect for the children's. But for some reason, the neighbor is going to call the police up on your ex. Okay? It is also showing here that your ex will never see another day of peace or favor. No. That's because you're gone. Okay? That was your favor. That was your protection. That was your love. That was your grace and mercy. And since you've been gone, they can't partake in that anymore. Okay? You took your power back. Moving on. Check it. For some of your exes, you may have noticed even when you was with them, they do not, I do repeat, they do not like using condoms at all, okay? And they really don't care, especially now since you've been gone. They are having sex, some of them with the same sex of themselves, man on man, woman on woman, but this here is really more male energy here, okay? That's doing this nonsense, this sexual nonsense. and they are full of sexual transmitted demons. Sexual, nasty, transmitted demons. Okay? All right. I don't like using condoms at all. I don't care. Okay? For some of them, they are playing it down. They have their lover living in the house, but they also have a female that they sleep with to play it down to keep the neighbors from knowing that who they really want and who they really is in love with is that male roommate that's living in the house with them. Okay? All right? The woman is a covering. And I can sense that she's also a drug addict or a drunkard. Okay? But most definitely, she's a street walker. Okay? All right. She sells her body right along with them. And yes, some of your exes is prostituting. Yeah, they out there tricking, babe. Doing that strange thing for a little change. Okay? All right. But listen. They done got in contact with a female sexual transmitting demon. So this woman that they have gotten in contact with for some cases already came in there sick. For some of your exes, they now notice how they're not feeling that well physically or spiritually. But this here is talking about right now spiritually. I mean, physically, they're starting to notice that they're becoming sick. For some of them, they are having strong, severe STD symptoms. It's so bad, it's showing here that some of them will have to get up. There it is, you hear the horn out there? And go to the emergency room. For some cases, there it is. Y'all keep on hearing what's around us. For some cases, the emergency room will be packed. So some of the doctors will let them know we will get back to you, or we will send this information to your primary doctor for those ones that have one, because some of them have not been to the doctors in years. Okay? All right. But for some of them, they will get a call back from the doctor's office. And it is concerning genital herpes, chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis, trichomonas, and of course, for some, HIV. Now, we're going to slow down right here. For some cases, some of your exes may have already had HIV. And for some cases, because of the drug use and the wildlife and the drunkenness, they have neglected their doctor's appointments. They have neglected their health care altogether. Whereas before, when they was with you, they may have took their medications, their HIV medications, but not anymore. Because the street life and the drugs has now took over. They have been overtaken by a demon. They are fully possessed now. They are possessed with demons that just don't give a damn. Okay? But listen, it is showing here that once they was taking their pills, but because of their street life, they're not taking them anymore. So now their health and their immune system is back compromised again. Where when the pills was being taken, it kept their T cells balanced and where it's supposed to be. But now, because they're not taking the pills anymore, their immune system has now again been compromised. And it was also saying moments ago that they have gotten in contact with a female transmitted demon, okay, that carries these type of nasty germs on her. But this one here had the spirit of AIDS on her. And now that your immune system has been compromised again due to them not taking their medications, your ex is now receiving AIDS right on with her. Moving on. For some of your exes, that same house that they needed you to leave, or that same house that, like me, you got up and you left because you just wasn't going to take that mess anymore. You left. They never kicked you out. You left. You left. You left them alone. You had enough. And for some of them, they asked you to leave, or they borrowed you out of there, jumped bad with the rest of them, and voted you out. Okay? But listen, there's going to be an eviction letter coming on your ex door there. Because of the drugs and the drinking, they don't give a god doggone about no rent. They don't give a god doggone about no mortgage. You hear what I'm saying? They don't care about that. Okay? They do not care about that. Yeah, they're going to get evicted for some of them. The karmic kicked me out of the house. Yeah, listen. Whoever they moved inside of their house, they really taking over. They done took over. If it's that same sex lover, this person done found 7 smokers to smoke with. 7 more demons that's stronger than him or your ex. They stronger than them. And they all done took over. You living in a 1 bedroom for some cases. This joker done brung in smokers. You know, they smoke all night long, or they do the pills, or they be hunched over from the fentanyl all day long, all night long, okay? But when they do go to sleep, because it's a 1 bedroom, the house is not very big for some cases. And if it's a big house, this is still going on. Some of them sleeping on the floor. 3 of them sleeping on the bed. Some of them sleeping on the couch. One at one end of the couch, the other at the other end of the couch. Don't have any blankets, don't have any coverings. House is filthy, funky. The walls is dirty, the floors is sticky. The bathroom is straight up jacked up. It's just nasty in there. Them demons done took over the place, okay? And they all over the place. And this is why some of the neighbors wants them out of there. Okay? All right. Now listen. Give me a moment here. Check this out. For some cases, that same-sex loving partner that they wanted you to be out of their life for, this person is jumping on them, done took over the house. This person is physically jumping on your ex, your male ex, and he is scared of this man. He is scared of this man. Okay? Now check this out. There will be an eviction, had it not already happened. And if it did not, well then soon coming, it will happen. It's going to happen because God said so. Okay? Now listen to this. They're going to try to go to their old flames. Some of these flames they were seeing on the side of y'all's relationship, but because of their condition, they will be rejected, even by their old flames. Nobody wants to deal with them. Nobody wants to open up the door. Nobody has compassion for them. Okay? They will be rejected. Okay? They will be rejected. And it is also showing here that they will have no housing privileges. Some of them is going to jail, but it is showing here that the Most High has tucked away their housing privileges. Some of them is going right to the streets to sleep, sleeping on the grass, sleeping on benches, sleeping anywhere they can, but they will not have a roof over their head. But listen, for some of them, it is showing here, again, some of your exes will be dead before the new year come in. That same lover, that same sex lover that they chose over you will be the one that will claim their life for some cases, okay? I do feel the energy that for some cases, it's the same-sex lover that they chose over you that had brung the 7 greater more demons. They plotting against your ex. They plotting to kill your ex, okay? All right? Concerning their medications, they are living with folks that will steal their HIV or AIDS medications, okay? All right? For themselves. These people do not go to the doctor. They don't give a damn, okay? All right. They sick as hell. They are sick as hell. Do you hear me? And the Most High is telling you again, my dear, do not take this person back. They are not trying to get better. They need a better supply, and they know you as their greater supply. Okay? Even your ex is calling these friends or their lovers that they chose for themselves bums or raggedy. You never have anything. You're broke. You're a bottom feeder. The this and that and this and that. No. But you are the one that wanted them. So what does that say about you? No, everything you're calling them, you right on with them. Okay? Do not take this bum back. Okay? These are demonic germs that does a lot of sexual nonsense. They will have sex with each other, of course, same sex. They will have sex with children. They will have sex with the neighbors. They will have sex with their own family members. They will have sex with animals. They will do anything to get them drugs if they have to put on a show for cash. Okay? All right? Don't you trust these jokers. All right? They're already too far gone. They're too far gone. Okay? All right. And they're highly jealous because some of them have already seen you since you've been gone. And you're looking good, smelling good, and doing good. Your mind has come back to you. Your nervous system has now relaxed. Why would you go back? Huh? Why would you go back? Okay? They don't love you. Neither did they ever love themselves. They are very hateful people. They are very hateful beings. They're not even human anymore. The spirit of darkness has took over on them, and if you look closely in their eyes, I pray that you don't have to get close enough, but they filled with demons. You can see them. You hear? You can see them all up in their face. Okay? All up in their behavior. Who would try to sleep with a child but a sick person? Yeah, that's right. Who would do it but the devil? Okay? All right? All right. And talking about the same sexness, your ex tried to be so macho with his fake self, talking about the gays and the lesbians, but more so of the gays because he was hiding. Yeah, I don't like people like that. I don't like people like that. They ain't nothing but agates. No, you won. And you're jealous because you can't come out that closet. Okay? Because you do have your agates and then you have your gays. But for me, I like the gays. Okay? Because they refuse to live a lie. They believe in coming out with their truth. They're not hiding from nobody. Okay? All right? They still telling the truth. I'm not going to hide it, and I'm out of that closet. You take it or you leave it. This here is between me and God. You telling me to don't live that lifestyle. Don't live that lifestyle. Okay? You can do that all you want. And see, the gays, they realize that. No, you're not going to put no pressure on me. This thing is a mental thing. This is what I'm going to do. I want to do. And until my mind made up that I want to change and go back heterosexual, that's what I'll do. Okay? But in the meanwhile, I'm same sexing it. And I'm not going to be afraid of it. I'm not going to bring depression and suicidalness on my life because I'm hidden and stuck up and shut up. Okay? All right? But for your exes, he's the real agate. Okay? That's the real agate. Okay? Because you're a hider. Okay? And you're getting down any chance you can with other men. You punk. Okay? That's why it was so easy for you to put your hands on a woman. You wouldn't even protect her. You. Okay, I can't say it. Big King, I ain't gonna say it, Papa. I know my manners. Okay? Pop, don't let me talk like that, and I ain't. All right? But let me tell you something. You the real agate. Okay? You so jealous of the LBGTQYTCCCCCC. Okay, y'all, I don't know all the letters, but you're jealous of their community because they're proud of themselves. Okay? All right? And I'm not going to judge them because some people don't like me knowing God. Okay? All right? Somebody always judging something. Leave people alone. They'll figure it out. All right? And you can't force nobody to be heterosexual. No, you can't force them to be that. Okay? Because whether seen or unseen, whether you know or not, they're going to do what they want to do. Okay? Just like you talking about the exes now. You agate, because you the real agate. Okay? You hit that woman when you felt like it. You hit her when it was unnecessary. You gave her diseases. You neglected her and the kids. Okay? Remember that? What you talking about? Huh? You the real agate? Get out my face. Okay? No, the gays is living in a truth, but you not. And that's easy. You're mad there because you can't. You so cowardly that you can't even be who you really are. Okay? Come out that closet, agate, if you can. Love you, Lady D.